The Bristol Fire Department wants to bring attention to residential arson and provide our community with the necessary information to reduce the incidence of this crime. The United States Fire Administration has announced the theme for the 2013 Arson Awareness Week, Reducing Residential Arson. Our goal for this year's awareness is to provide all residents with strategies to combat arson in their neighborhoods. Arson is a devastating crime, killing and injuring hundreds of individuals, destroying neighborhoods, and shattering lives each and every year. The Bristol Fire Department wants to encourage all residents to team up with fire and law enforcement officials to put an end to arson in our communities. The National Fire Incident Reporting System reports an estimated 16,800 intentionally set fires in residential buildings occurring annually in the United States. These fires result in an estimated 280 deaths, 775 injuries, and $593 million in property loss each year. 5% of all residential building fires were intentionally set, lighters being 22%, heat from other open flamed or smoking materials 19%, and matches 15%, were leading heat sources of intentionally set fires in residential buildings. The majority, 76%, of intentionally set fires in residential buildings occurred in 1- and 2-family dwellings. An additional 19% of fires occurred in multifamily dwellings. 41% of the intentionally set residential fires occurred in vacant buildings. Rubbish, trash and waste, 8%. Magazines, newspapers, and writing paper, 7%. And uncontained flammable liquids or gas, 6%, were the items most often first ignited in intentionally set fires in residential buildings. Intentionally set home structure fires are more likely to be set between 3 p.m. and midnight. The motives behind the burning of homes are curiosity, vandalism, concealing another crime, excitement, revenge, and insurance fraud, or arson for profit. Curiosity generally are fires most often set by juveniles. Vandalism is a crime offense of malicious mischief, can be the result of boredom, peer pressure, or even gang activity. Vandalism is the most common at abandoned or vacant homes. Concealing another crime is sometimes used to mask or conceal another crime such as murder. The criminal sets the crime scene ablaze, hoping that the victim's death will be attributed to the fire and not murder. Other crimes such as burglary and larceny are almost commonly covered up by an arson fire. Excitement fires are nuisance fires but may escalate to homes. Excitement-motivated arsons desire the thrill associated with setting the fire and relish the attention it brings. They rarely intend to injure people, but don't have the requisite knowledge to keep the fires under control. Revenge, according to the National Center for Analysis of Violent Crime, the most common motive, 41%, for a serial arsonist is revenge. An arsonist will target the home of someone in retaliation for an actual or perceived injustice against him or her. Insurance fraud, arson for profit. Arson for profit is insurance fraud, a criminal method of obtaining money from a fire loss policy. Torching homes for insurance money endangers innocent neighbors and brave firefighters. These senseless insurance crimes also raise premiums for all honest homeowners at a time when every penny counts. Some helpful tips to prevent arson. Secure and monitor unoccupied and abandoned buildings. Eliminate potential fuels by removing trash, debris, and other combustible materials. Install security items such as locks, fire alarms, and monitoring equipment. Secure doors and windows, especially basements, garage, and first floors to stop easy access. Immediately report any questionable activities to the proper authorities. Illuminate the exterior and entrances so as arsonists have no place to hide. Keep dumpsters at least 10 feet or even further if possible from buildings and roof overhangs. Maintain and remove overgrown shrubs and signs that could hide an intruder. Lock and secure your vehicles and teach children about the serious consequences of fire, and in particular, arson. Arson is a crime and is punishable by law, but arson is preventable. With better equipment, better training, and improved technology, the chances of tracking down fire starters have increased dramatically. However, the losses from intentionally set fires have not decreased. It takes more than dedication to stop the crime. It takes awareness plus the dedication of the community through prevention. Remember, arson creates blighted neighborhoods, job losses, insurance premium increases, and irreplaceable personal property loss. Bristol Fire Department staff encourages everyone to become aware of and practice fire-safe behavior.